Eyes don't lie. 10 psychology facts about eye contact reduction there. S. An old saying that the eyes are the window to the soul. We've all heard it, but many of us underestimate how true it really is. In an age where conversations are often hidden behind screens, filters, and carefully curated posts, eye contact remains one of the most raw and unfiltered ways we connect with another human being. It is primal, powerful, and deeply revealing. When someone looks you in the eye, they're not just looking at you, they're communicating with you on a level that words can't always reach. From love and trust, to fear and insecurity, to dominance and power, eye contact speaks volumes. Yet, very few of us truly understand the psychology behind it. In this article, we'll explore 10 powerful psychology facts about eye contact. Each fact will not only uncover a truth about how our minds work, but also provide you with practical ways to use this knowledge in your own life, in relationships, friendships, or even in professional settings. So let's dive into the truth your eyes have been trying to tell all along. Asterisk 1. Eye contact builds instant trust when you meet someone new. Your first impression forms within seconds. Eye contact is one of the most critical factors in that process. Psychologists have found that steady eye contact creates an impression of honesty, confidence, and reliability. Conversely, avoiding someone's gaze often signals nervousness, guilt, or dishonesty if that's not the case. Think of a job interview. Two candidates may have equally strong resumes, but the one who maintains natural eye contact is far more likely to be remembered as confident and capable. Practical takeaway: practice holding eye contact for 3 to 5 seconds before glancing away. It creates warmth without feeling intimidating. Over time, this will become natural, and you'll notice people instinctively trusting you more. Asterisk 2. Too much eye contact can signal aggression, while eye contact is powerful. There's a fine line between connection and confrontation. Studies show that excessive or unbroken eye contact can trigger feelings of threat or discomfort. That's why staring feels unsettling. It activates the part of the brain that associates being watched with potential danger. Think about predators in the wild. A direct, unblinking gaze often precedes attack. Humans still carry remnants of that instinct. So if you want to connect, balance is key. Practical takeaway: alternate between eye contact and brief glances away. This mirrors the natural rhythm of conversation and signals comfort rather than intimidation. Asterisk 3. Lover's gaze creates emotional intimacy. You've ever gotten lost in someone's eyes? You know how powerful it can be? Science backs this up. Couples who spend just 2 minutes gazing into each other's eyes report feeling more connected and closer emotionally. Eye contact activates oxytocin, the bonding hormone, strengthening feelings of affection and trust. In relationships, it's easy to fall into routines where we look at our phones more than our partner. Reclaiming intentional eye contact can revive intimacy and remind you of the bond that words can't fully capture. Practical takeaway: spend 1 minute each day silently looking into your partner's eyes. It may feel awkward at first, but with practice, it becomes a beautiful ritual of connection. Asterisk 4. Eye contact reveals confidence. Confidence isn't always about what you say, it's about how you carry yourself. One of the most visible markers of self-assurance is eye contact. When someone can meet your gaze calmly, it tells you they're secure in themselves. On the other hand, darting eyes or constantly looking down often signal insecurity. Of course, this doesn't mean those people lack value, but perception matters. In both professional and personal settings, your ability to look someone in the eye can elevate how others see you. Practical takeaway: practice eye contact during small interactions, thanking a cashier, greeting a neighbor, or making small talk. The more you build the habit, the more it will shine through in high-stakes situations. Asterisk 5. Pupils don't lie. Here's where things get fascinating. Your pupils expand when you're interested or emotionally aroused, and they contract when you're disinterested or uncomfortable. This happens automatically, beyond your conscious control. That means you can often read someone's true feelings in their eyes even when their words say something different. A smile might be polite, but dilated pupils reveal genuine excitement. Practical takeaway when having meaningful conversations. Notice not just the eyes, but the subtle changes in pupils. This awareness helps you sense when someone is truly engaged or holding back. Asterisk. 6. Eye contact can influence persuasion. Want to be more persuasive? Look people in the eye. Research shows that eye contact strengthens the impact of your words and increases the likelihood that others will agree with you. Politicians, leaders, and great public speakers know this well. But again, balance matters. Too much eye contact can come across as manipulative. Authentic persuasion happens when your gaze matches genuine intent. Practical takeaway. Next time you present an idea, whether at work or in a personal discussion, align your key points with intentional eye contact. It signals conviction and encourages the other person to lean into your perspective. Asterisk. 7. Cultural differences matter. Eye contact isn't universal. In some cultures, like the US, it's a sign of respect and attentiveness. In others, especially more traditional or collectivist societies, direct eye contact can be seen as disrespectful or challenging authority. If you work in multicultural environments, being sensitive to these differences is crucial. What you interpret as confidence might come across as arrogance to someone else, and what you see as shyness may actually be deep respect. Practical takeaway. Always read cultural context before assuming what eye behavior means. Adaptability in eye contact shows emotional intelligence and global awareness. Asterisk. 8. Lack of eye contact may signal anxiety. Many people struggle with maintaining eye contact not because they're dishonest, but because they experience social anxiety. For those individuals, looking someone directly in the eye can feel overwhelming. It's almost like being exposed. If you've ever felt this way, you're not alone. Doesn't mean you're weak. It means your nervous system is hyper-alert. With practice, you can gradually desensitize yourself and reclaim eye contact as a tool for empowerment rather than fear. Practical takeaway. If you struggle, start small. Practice looking at someone's forehead or nose. Bridget gives the impression of eye contact without the same intensity. Slowly, as you gain comfort, you can shift to true eye contact. 9. Eye contact shapes memory, believe it or not. We're more likely to remember people who made strong eye contact with us. Psychologists suggest that the brain registers eye contact as a socially significant event, making it stick more deeply in memory. Think of networking events or first dates you want to be remembered. Eye contact ensures you leave a mark not just on the moment, but on the other person's lasting impression of you. Practical takeaway in any important encounter. Make sure to pair your words with intentional, steady eye contact. This anchors the interaction in the other person's memory. Asterisk 10. Eye contact reveals the truth, perhaps the most powerful fact of all. Eyes reveal authenticity. You can fake a smile, craft a story, or polish your words, but the eyes often betray what lies beneath. That's why investigators, therapists, and even parents often pay closer attention to the eyes than the spoken word. The eyes expose emotions too raw to disguise sadness, excitement, love, anger, or fear. Practical takeaway. Train yourself to truly look at people, not just hear them. Listen with your eyes as much as with your ears. You'll notice nuances. Others misunderstand in turn. You'll become someone who understands people at a deeper level. Bringing it all together, eye contact is more than a social nicety. It is a bridge between souls, a subtle yet powerful language that speaks louder than words. From trust and confidence to love and persuasion to hidden truths and lasting memories, the way we look at each other shapes the way we connect as human beings. But the beauty of eye contact isn't just in knowing these psychology facts. It's in practicing them. It's in making the conscious choice to truly see and be seen. It's in slowing down your busy life to connect with someone, even if only for a few seconds. In choosing depth over distraction. Final thoughts, a gentle call to you as you reflect on these 10 truths. Ask yourself, how often do you really look at people? Not just glance, not just observe, but look with the intention to connect. How often do you let your own eyes soften to let another person in? The truth is, eyes don't lie. And when we learn to use them with awareness, compassion, and courage, we transform not only our relationships, but also the way we walk through the world. So the next time you find yourself across from a friend, a colleague, or someone you love, don't rush. Don't hide behind your phone. Just pause, look, connect. That small act may say more than 1,000 words ever could. If this message spoke to you, invite you to stay connected with us here at Awaken Mindset. This channel is dedicated to exploring the depths of human psychology, the truths we often overlook, and the small shifts that can bring big change in our lives. If you believe more people should learn how powerful eye contact and true connection can be, then support us by subscribing, sharing, and joining our growing community. Together, we can awaken not just our minds, but our hearts, because in the end, eyes don't lie. And neither should the way we choose to live.